Hi guys. This is FIDE Online Arena, the official playing app of FIDE. Uh, I've got many requests to play games and explain. I'll be playing some games and simultaneously explaining what I'm playing. Basically, this is for like beginners. So I'll try my best to explain what I am playing and what my opponent is playing. So it will help you to analyze the game. So let's play a 5 minutes blitz. Uh, I'll try my best to explain the openings, the variations. So okay, here we go. So starting with e4, the king's pawn opening, and f3. Okay, so I'll just remove the bishop. I'll just want to take this diagonal. So I'll remove the bishop. Okay, so let's just play d3. I'll bring my knight here so that I can support here. Okay, so I've taken this pawn so that this knight won't come here. There goes knight to d2, supporting this knight. Mm, I'll just take my bishop back here. See, I'm getting ready. Should I take or should I? Okay, I'll just take. So basically here it will become double pawn. Let's see if that's an advantage for me in the middle game, in the next middle game. So okay, attacking this pawn. Let's just take. Should I? So if I take this pawn to d4, it will come here, and then I don't have any space to. So I'll just attack the bishop. Or probably we can go here and then. If I take the bishop, it will go here, and then this will be. So probably I won't take the bishop. Mm, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's take. So I'm getting this pawn. Okay, I'm not getting that pawn. So let's just attack the rook. Attack the knight. So let's just break this pawn structure. Let's see if it takes or no. If he pushes, then I have to bring my knight back to d2. Okay, he hasn't. What's his play? I don't understand. Let's take. Uh-huh. Mm. So should I take the knight? If I take the knight, then rook takes knight. Okay, I'll just go with the classical. So just breaking down the center. Takes. That's a tricky one. So check. If I take the check, okay, let's take takes, then queen takes, then so rook. So this is good. If I take f3, this rook will come here, so I have to think of something else. So if it takes, so okay. What is that for? Oh. So I really don't know why did it take his queen to c4. So I'm just gonna start attacking his king. I'll just give check on g5. If he probably he'll just save it with his rook. But now we just have to attack because they are equal. Okay, so he went there. Okay, so this is tricky. Okay, so we'll just attack his queen and then we can give check. Smart guy. Check. Oh, why has he resigned? Maybe he doesn't have anything to play. So let's just see what. Okay, let's just go back to the game. So if I gave him check. So I don't know why did he resigned. It was equal. Why did he resign? I don't understand. Yeah, okay, fine. So he could have gone to king h8 because if he takes his rook here, then rook takes and queen won't take because then queen takes. So this rook to g5 is bad option. But I don't know, he could have went to uh, h8, but after h8. What after h8, then maybe pawn to c4, then if queen takes, then queen to b2 check, and it is not mate, but the rooks will be hanging over there. So okay, let's just go through the game. I'll be putting this game in the down the video so that you can maybe we analyze it. So just e4, e5, knight f3, d6. Well, this is like basics variation. I thought he will go with the bishop to c5, going with the Geico piano variation, but he didn't play. He just wanted to bring his white bishop out. So there. Okay, so just I want to tell if your opponent goes for a6 or h6, so just be careful that the next move will be the adjacent pawn beside that the previous move. So that's why I played h at the a3, because if I played something and if my opponent plays pawn to b5, then I could have brought my bishop back here. But then again he would have attacked with his knight to a5 here, and then I have to take my bishop back to c2, which is like, waste of two moves. So it's better. So that's why I played a3, so that I can just keep this diagonal in my control. So okay, let's just ignore that. uh, okay, so that's why I brought bishop then. Okay, so yes, pretty much he shouldn't have given his bishop because his bishop was strong here. So that was his kind of not mistake but slight miscalculation. So takes a, that's why these are double pawns. Double pawns are never good, actually, because then you have to do very much. So his center is totally blocked. He has, I don't know what are his plans, because his knight, he has to retreat his knight. He don't have any space to go, because even if he puts knight here, it's actually useless. So castle, he is also preparing for castling here. See, this is what happens when you have double pawn. So he just pushed his pawn. He's trying to break the center, which is not good. So that's why it takes. See, attacking here. Now his knight has to stay here because there's a pawn, or else he has to move his bishop over here. So basically, two major pieces are protecting a minor piece. See, then again attack on bishop. So this was okay, but it's kind of waste move. So castles. I took his bishop because bishops, it was strong over here. Okay, so and it was protecting this pawn. So I took his bishop. So he had to take this, because if I had taken with his rook, then he's the pawn down. So he had to take in, and that disadvantage was his king file was open. So see, open. Then I started my attack. So this square, he can't bring any of his pieces to this square because there's a bishop. Okay, so basically he has lost this file over here. So I'm just trying to retreat his knight back. I want to break the center, because I just want to somehow bring my queen over this side. I don't know what his move was. Maybe he was trying to go to knight to g6. So I just took, takes. So basically I have total attack on his king side. So queen, that was I didn't see that move, but still I was okay with it. So basically these are all in one line because they want to attack f2. I cannot play f3 because then somehow he will take his rook over here and then queen over here, and then I have to move this pawn, and then this again this f3 pawn which I had moved earlier. It would have been disastrous. So I just didn't play it. I just brought this rook. So this is also, I don't know why he played that move. Maybe he just wanted to come over here somehow and then capture this. But that is also like, I don't know, useless. Okay, so here this is important. He took, if I would have, I didn't see, because in Blades game you don't have much time to calculate. So I think I saw some variation over here. If I take this with rook takes, then rook takes. Uh, yeah, I had to capture it, because if I didn't capture, this would have been disastrous. Maybe because his two of the major pieces are attacking this, and I have only one of my major pieces protecting this f2. Plus my rook has been attacked by queen, so I have to keep this rook in this line. So I just went e4, attack queen, and simultaneously I'll get the chance to check. So this went. So here my opponent resigned. Maybe he saw some move which maybe I'm not getting. Uh, it could have been equal, because if king to h8, yeah, I cannot bring my queen to h6 or something, because then it's a direct mate, because I haven't pushed any of these pawns. So I have to keep my queen here. So here's my opponent resigned. Maybe he didn't have anything much to play. So anyways, I hope this will help you to analyze your games, how to play in the middle game. And I advise you, don't go for the blitz, 5 minutes blitz. Start with 15 minutes games, so you can create your account on chess.com. You'll get a good number of players, and like good quality players over there. So you can also play with your friends. So I advise you to go to chess.com and create your ID and start playing. First of all, just go to YouTube and study the basic opening theory, why openings are important. uh, yeah, so thank you.